On to a big CNBC TV18 exclusive. You've normally heard Big Bull Rakesh Jhujhunwala speaking about money making. Today he celebrates Daan-Utsav with CNBC TV18 by speaking about money giving. He says he will donate 25% of his portfolio or at least 5,000 crore rupees, whichever is less, on July 5th, 2021 when he turns 60. Listen in, an interesting chat with our corporate editor, Varinder Bansal.
First of all, I'm still not a philanthropist. I hope to be one. I'm not given so much of my wealth still that I will, internally I feel I'm a philanthropist. Where I have the desire to give is that, my father was always not concerned about how much wealth I have. But every year what he would ask me is that how much have you given this year in charity and how much taxes have you paid? And he was financially independent. He said, I don't want anything from you. I always used to live in a house owned by him. But he says, मैं तेरे सामने हाथ फैलाऊंगा charity के लिए. And until his death in 2008, whatever 3-4 crores of charity has to do a year, and that was also under great pressure from him. But when he was no more, I really missed him. He was a father who brought me up, gave me the values. We were very argumentative, and I really missed him. Not in terms of tears, but as a person with whom I could share much. And then I thought that the greatest homage and remembrance I could do for my father was to give. Right? And that really, then I thought that what should I give? How much should I give? Let me not think I should give less, I should give more. Let me structure it. So then from 2008, what I started doing is I started giving away 25% of my dividend income. And then, I thought that God was kind, He gave me a lot of wealth. So I thought that I must make a commitment to give a substantial part of it. So therefore, in a organization, program by Give India, where they're talking about Agastya, I felt that, then I said that I'll give 25% of my portfolio, or 5,000 crores, whichever is less, on July 5th. 2020 when I turned 60. I also feel that giving is not real giving, it's a duty. The giver of this wealth is God. Rakesh Jhujhunwala has wealth not because he is Rakesh Jhujhunwala. He has the wealth because God has chosen him to have that wealth. And along with that wealth, he casts upon you a social responsibility to use that wealth for good social purpose. So I think these are the reasons why I give. I also remember John Rockefeller, who said that to die rich is to die in shame. I am also motivated by the fact that I have no industry, I have no organization, I don't have any Bajaj Auto, or I don't have any Telco, or I don't have any Hero Motors, which I have to pass on to my children. My wealth is split over many companies, all of which I am going to sell one day.
I talk to many people and they say that, I was talking about this interview, and some of the people believe that, Rakesh Jhujhunwala has wealth, okay, so he can think about giving money. If I have money like Rakesh Jhujhunwala, I will also give money. See, how do people decide, is there a time, is there a...
I understand your question. You let the life of John D. Rockefeller. I'm inspired by his life also to give. He was the guy who created the 7 sisters, the 7 petroleum companies, and he was such a ruthless businessman that he would bomb his opponent's petrol pumps. He was so ruthless. And one thing, between 1903 and 1933, he did $1.5 billion of charity, which in today's money, equivalent must be $30-40 billion. What's more remarkable is, in 1876, he was a clerk. He had 6 children. He used to earn $40 a month and give $6 to charity. So see, charity is not about how much wealth you have. My only feeling, I don't want to lecture anybody, my only saying to my fellow citizens, fellow people would be, give, however small, give what a conscience wants and what your pocket permits. I don't think a person who's giving 10 rupees is giving less than me. I have a friend called Amit Chandra. He's giving away 75 to 80% of his income, right? I think he's giving, I may give more in amount, but I think he's giving more really. So I think in everything big starts small.
Has your life changed internally? Have you found more peace, or anything you feel has changed after you have become more into giving back to the society? Does that help in any way?
See, Varinder, I'm still at the starting journey of the giving. And today the biggest worry for me is not that how much wealth I will earn tomorrow, right? The biggest worry is that I have to fulfill this commitment of 5,000 crores. And when when Mr. Azim Premji came to know that I've committed this money, he asked me to meet him, and he told me, Rakesh, you not only have to give wealth, you have to make a difference. So I have to create an organization which will be able to use that money in such a way that I really make a difference to society. So that this is the quest to give is a journey, not a destination. It has just started. So I really won't say I'm happy that I'm committing and I'm making effort towards it. But I'll be really happy and feel fulfilled when I'm able to do it in a proper manner and see much more tangible results than what I've seen.